Hello and welcome to Culture Shock, the pop culture podcast brought to you by three aging millennials and our outdated opinions. I'm your host, Corey, and with me today is...
Hey, I'm Adrian, and be careful when you listen to this podcast, because it has a death curse.
You're doomed. You're all doomed. And I'm Mike.
I'm going to go into this by quoting my favorite Jason Voorhees line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally spooky season, me and Adrian's favorite time of the year. Mike is slowly getting there. I think he's actually gotten way more into it the last couple of years. When we first started this, he pretty much was vehemently against watching any horror movies basically at all. And we've kind of got him into it a little bit. He liked more of the kiddie stuff like Hocus Pocus and stuff, which we all still like, but
We'll probably never talk about that movie.
I doubt we'll ever talk about Hocus Pocus. Stay tuned later this month. And today we have a great episode though. We really liked our Nightmare on Elm Street OG versus remake. We liked making Mike watch them and talking about them and the good and the bad and the evil and the sounds fun.
Yeah.
So we decided for Halloween, October, spooky season, we would do it again.
Yeah.
Let's make Mike watch one of our favorite series and our favorite killers, Jason Voorhees. Even though, and I have thoughts, technically the first one isn't Jason, the OG, but I do have thoughts about that actually, some conspiracies. We will get into it.
But that is a good thing you said right there, because I want to know right away, real quick, Mike, this is huge. Did you know the big twist of the original Friday the 13th before going in?
Before I answer that, I just want to say, when Corey says that they are making me watch these, I want you to think about A Clockwork Orange when they have his eyes fucking forced wide open and they can't blink or anything and they keep putting water droplets in it.
Yeah.
And he has to stare at the screen so they can recondition his brain not to be violent. No, they're not doing that.
I wanted to. He was against it.
Mike, by the way, that's Malcolm McDowell, who's in a Halloween movie that we'll have you watch.
Nice. Yes. I was trying to think of his name. I knew it was Malcolm something, and I didn't want to fuck it up.
Great actor.
Great movie. If you like unnecessary violence,
it's one of my unpopular hot takes. I'm not a huge Clockwork Orange fan.
I really appreciate it because one, Dragula, the Rob Zombie music video for Dragula is based off of A Clockwork Orange.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
look, the movie has its merits. Yeah. It's a masterpiece to most people.
It's the second greatest story that started with milk.
What was the first one?
I'm glad you said that. Star Wars.
Oh,
yeah. I'm glad you said that because honestly, I know I'm sick and twisted. I like Clockwork Orange. I like a lot of Rob Zombie movies, so I know I'm disgusting and I'm the twisted one in this group, but I like those kind of movies. I like to feel uncomfortable.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah. So, Mike, did you answer my question?
No, I didn't. So to answer your question, after having watched it, I think I remember you guys saying something about it before.
Okay.
But I completely forgot.
Okay, so it didn't trigger immediately.
So that it did a little bit get you.
It did give me a little bit. Like I knew she was bad as soon as she showed up. I did know that because I
fucking 15 minutes before the end of the movie.
As soon as she says, "I'm Mrs. Voorhees" and blah blah, I knew that his mom was not good. I remembered that much. But I mean, I legitimately, the way that they were showing the boots and everything, like it was a good twist. Like it looked like a much taller person.
The man hands.
Yeah.
The whole movie is fucking Tom Savini's hands.
I have conspiracy theories.
It looked like a much taller person that was hiding out in the cabins and stuff than, short little Mrs. Voorhees.
Little Betsy Palmer.
Yeah.
Because it was.
Oh, no, Corey, don't do it. Corey?
It was.
Are you going to say that was Jason?
Was Jason.
Oh, you fuck.
So I will say, I did not remember that twist. So the entire time when she starts fighting, what's her name? Is it Alice?
Alice.
The fucking bitch.
The quote unquote final girl.
It's actually my nickname, Adrian King. That's her name. That's what people call me. Nobody calls me that.
Nobody's ever called me that, guys.
When she starts fighting with her, I'm thinking to myself, it's like, all right, so Jason's actually going to like appear and fuck this girl up as she's focusing on his mom. That never fucking happened. And
Pam Voorhees is not good when she's confronted.
Oh, God.
No.
Apparently she can kill like a motherfucker when she's
Thank
not
you.
seen.
I fucking hate that. It's like it's as soon as she gets screen time, she's totally incompetent.
She's so stupid.
She's been killing full-grown men with her hands, with her Tom Savini hands.
Has she?
Oh, God damn it.
The other thing that confused me, well, this is, Corey, this is where I'm going to kind of put a damper in your conspiracy theory. The thing that confused me is that every single time somebody actually spoke to the killer, they were not like put off by their appearance.
No, right.
And I remember Jason was a little deformed in the face.
He was one big ugly motherfucker,
so
as Arnold would say.
They should have been put off by immediately you see something that looks like that, towering and blah, 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 like you would be like.
Yeah. The couple people that see the killer from the POV and talk to the killer.
Yeah.
None of them are killed in a way that it couldn't have been Pam. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about a specific couple that there's no fucking way it was her. We got a Scream situation going on, and I believe it.
Here's where I will give you merit. How the fuck did that tiny woman throw what's her face to the fucking
Debbie.
window?
Not only did she throw Debbie through the window.
I don't know any of these fucking people's name in this first movie.
Not only does she throw Debbie through the window,
like Kevin
20 seconds later, her headlights come around the corner, and it's her in a car.
Yeah, that's impossible.
No. But the other one,
I agree.
The other big one, in my opinion, yes, it's weird that the hand that comes around and touches Kevin Bacon is definitely a man hand. It's got hair on the knuckles and everything. But
it's huge.
It's so big. It's bigger than Kevin Bacon's face.
And then you see Betsy Palmer and she's like 5'2".
But the other one that really blows my mind is, I don't remember this guy's name, maybe Tom or Jim
Kevin
or something.
Bacon.
The guy who's hung up on the wall and shot Bill.
Yeah. Bill.
Shot 3 times, one in the dick, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way Betsy Palmer, Pam Voorhees, got him up on that door. Pinned him to that wall. And then what? Had a rage fit when she turned around and shot him in the dick? I think that one was Jason put him up. Jason. Put him up on the wall, on the door, and stabbed him through the head. And then maybe, Pam had a couple shots. I don't know, but
it was unbelievable. Like, like you see this.
It's like what's her name in Scream 5 killing Dewey.
Oh God,
there's no fucking way it was her.
Character Amber.
No way it was her.
Oh no, not at all. She takes the knife and lifts him off his feet.
Lifts him off the ground, and then when they're standing, is as tall as him. Makes no fucking sense.
There's some logic holes in these movies, okay, but we love them.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Corey, I like your theory, but I don't think it was the matter of there's no way this girl did it. I think it was just like they just made it for the movie and they didn't think about that.
I don't fully think that any part of the story was Jason was helping. I'm kind of kidding.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just going to blow this right at the top. Spoilers, obviously, for everybody who's not.
Of course,
doesn't know that.
Who hasn't watched this 45-year-old movie.
But at the end, when one of the best shots ever in a horror movie, Alice on a boat, and Jason jumps out and grabs her and pulls her down. Right. Great fucking shot. I love it.
Genuinely great.
Always scares me. I turn it off there because I hate the next jump where she imagined it all. And she's
in the hospital.
Fucking
what about
hate
the boy? Yeah.
I hate that. Oh, he's still there.
There's a death cut.
That would have been funny if she said that.
You'll never come back again. I love Crazy Ralph, dude. One thing we can agree on. I don't know about Mike, but Corey, Crazy Ralph fucks hard.
Crazy Ralph is great.
I love Crazy Ralph. Fucking opens the pantry and he just walks out. Hey.
And that one guy's just nonchalant. I think we found Crazy Ralph. No shit.
I think the worst actor.
Why is everybody treating Crazy Ralph like he's crazy, but the whole town knows about Jason?
Yeah, they all know about the story.
He's saying the same stuff they're saying. He's just saying it with an accent.
You'll never come back again.
He sounds a little crazy when he's
saying it. He does sound crazy.
But he's saying the same shit they are.
Can we agree? I think the worst actor in this movie was the police officer.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And the motorcycle. Dude, he was fucking horrendous.
I was, as you can see what my name is, I felt bad for the girl that you first meet that he's taking
Annie,
up there because she didn't do anything wrong. She actually seemed like a genuine down to earth person that was like just excited to start working and doing.
A lot of the teenagers that die in these movies, Mike, are pretty down to earth. They don't all fuck.
No, 90% of them are fucking horny little fuckers. Even the fuck.
You haven't even watched 9% of these movies. Shut the fuck up.
Out of the 3 movies that I've watched,
there's a lot of horny
these two that we're talking about tonight.
Yeah,
most of them were all horny.
These two
fuckers.
are very horny.
Babe, your tits are stupendous.
Stupendous.
I love Trent, dude.
Oh man, what does he say? Something he calls her dude. Oh, you're so juicy, dude.
Your tits are so juicy.
That's what it is. Your tits are so juicy, dude.
No, Mike, I agree with you about Annie though. She, in these kind of movies, she did seem very innocent compared to the kids that are smoking weed.
She was going to be the main girl, and they really, I mean, that was a twist. They really threw me off with that.
I was going to say that. I think that was their intention too, to make her seem like the main girl. So that was a fun little. She gets her.
That fucking truck
like
driver,
a decent actor too.
The truck driver was a little too handsy, helping her in the truck. Huh?
So gross.
Yeah.
Grabs her ass and pushes her.
Yeah,
in the truck.
that was the 80s for you.
That was the 80s. It was a different time. Yeah. So here's the thing.
We talked about that a long time ago.
Oh, the thing, yeah, we did.
It's true.
It's pretty well documented for our faithful listeners. I am not the biggest fan of the original Friday the 13th. I think they took a formula that worked perfectly from John Carpenter and Halloween. They clearly ripped it off Sean S. Cunningham.
Sean S. Cunningham literally told them.
Oh, he's admitted it.
Halloween did great. Do what they did.
Yeah, and he's not as good of a writer as John Carpenter. No. He's not as good of a director as John Carpenter. And it's a lesser movie than Halloween for it. I mean, the first scene here, I know Halloween's not the first movie to incorporate the first person view killer, but the first scene is like a direct ripoff of Halloween's first scene.
They just did it with more tits.
Yeah, and I think this
which Friday the 13th started that whole tits and killing thing.
For sure.
That all came from Friday.
Yeah,
from the remake or from the original?
The OG.
No, the original. When Halloween came out, there was one set of boobs in it.
Yep.
It was his sister's when he kills her.
Yeah.
And that's it. You don't see any other horny stuff. But then Sean S. Cunningham is such a fucking dirtball, he really is, that he was like, why don't we do what Halloween did, but make it
just more
sexier?
More sex.
So he threw all these horny teenagers in. He's like, let's have them all fuck.
And that has become
Jason won't like it.
And that's become one of the biggest tropes in horror now. Is like
tropes.
Yeah, horny teenagers.
To be fair, you want to call him a dirtball, but he's kind of also giving a message like, don't be little horny little assholes.
Oh, Mike saw something in this movie.
Mike really pulled something.
Yeah, Mike, I don't
think
Sean that was
Cunningham
his message.
A great writer?
Yeah, Mike, are you saying this?
He's trying to speak to the youth of the nation.
No, he wanted to see teenage titties. That's what it was.
So, Mike, this is like his commentary on underage sex and the trouble, and not smoking weed and
Jason is the consequences.
Okay,
in real life,
and not impersonating an Indian.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason is a metaphor for the consequences that happen to you when you have teenage sex.
I like that, Mike. And if you watch this franchise further, you'll see that Jason saves a lot of people that worse shit's about to happen to them. So he's misunderstood. He really
doesn't kill kids.
And Mike, you haven't said it in a while about misunderstood villains. You could make a half a case for Jason. He doesn't kill kids. He saves people from being raped.
He literally drowned in the lake because the fucking counselors were too busy having sex.
Yeah, so that's it.
Fucking counselors.
No, but getting back to my point real quick.
Do you think the two that Pam kills in 1958 were the two that led her son?
Oh, I guarantee they were, yeah.
Well, they died a year later.
But it's still, they could have come back.
A year later, they could be the same counselors.
If you think about it, it pans through that camp. And everybody else is sitting by the fire, singing Kumbaya, and those two sneak off to fuck. They're the only two that die, and she goes through, and all the kids are safe. Everybody's safe. She just kills those two, I think.
Yeah, that is true. You don't hear about more murders that year.
And I think the only reason she was killing all the other counselors is because she was trying to keep the camp from opening again.
Yeah, that's what
the truck driver tells her, Annie, is there was a fire there, and then there was poison in the water. And he's telling her all these things, exposition dump, obviously. Yeah. But he was telling her all these things that Pam's been doing to try and keep the place from opening. And now, why didn't she just go kill porn stash Steve?
Fucking God.
If she would have just gone and killed him,
I wish,
and Alice while they were fixing the place up before anybody else showed up, they would have showed up, realized there wasn't a job, and left.
Yeah, Corey. Real quick, I just wish you wouldn't have said that because I wanted to make a bigger point. Now Mike's going to talk about this porn stash guy. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm really upset that you don't get to see his death.
Yeah. Oh, it's
like one to say dick.
No.
That's what I was upset by.
You get no death scene for him. You're just to assume he's dead.
Yeah, it's one of the worst deaths in there. It's like just kind of camera.
Like you see his face go all deformed, like oh no.
Yeah, but it's just like a camera phrase. Like
just so you know, I really hate that, by the way, because they did it twice. They did it with the first girl in the beginning, and
here's the thing.
Even in the original Halloween, that's great. A lot of it was off-screen kills and stuff.
So some of the kills, Halloween, he only kills. He strangles her in the car. He stabs him through the. Yeah, I don't think there's any off-screen kills in Halloween.
Maybe I'm just thinking the first.
Some of the kills in the original. Some of the kills in the original Friday the 13th were cool looking, like the guy being.
And that's the thing.
See it happen, but him being. His body being like pierced with all those arrows is pretty cool.
Right.
That arrow coming up through Kevin Bacon's throat is fucking badass.
And do you know what they did? Tom Savini just had a little hose, like a straw, and he was to make the blood come out.
Corn syrup and dye out of the hole.
And credit has to be given to Tom Savini because he is one of the best effects guys in Hollywood. Yeah. He's done more than just Friday. He's done a ton of sci-fi movies.
I recognized that name when I saw it pop up on the screen. You guys have talked about him many times.
I think his effects are maybe the best thing of the first movie.
Sean S. Cunningham tricked him into coming back for 4, and that was a real
saying that Jason would die because Tom Savini wanted to kill his creation, and he kind of did, but he didn't.
And it was a fucked up knife to the head, but
yeah,
the one axe looked. I mean, it looked cool, but then
axe to the head.
You look really close to it. It looked awful.
Okay, Mike. Well,
the initial thing was cool.
She dreamt her own death.
Yeah, you're answering one of my questions here, which I'm glad. I was going to ask if you watched the free version on YouTube because they edit out a lot of the kills.
No, I where did I watch the first one? It was on Peacock.
Okay, Peacock. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, it was on Peacock. Yeah, the remake I had to watch on HBO Max.
Oh damn! They made you go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's
like, what sucks is they
can watch the first 3. You can watch the first 3. And maybe Jason Goes to Hell on Peacock.
Why would you
1, 2, 3, and 9?
Yeah. The thing is, like, if people have seen the movies before and they already know the beats, hey, they put them all on YouTube for free this year for Friday fans. They're all on there, but they added out a lot of the death scenes, so it's like lame as fuck. But
so you can still see the creative ones, but not the gruesome
ones. Some of the ones like there's a lot of things. Yeah, there are a lot of the people that died. You get to see what happened to them afterwards.
Exactly.
You don't actually see the
and
death.
And you know what they say in Hollywood? Show, don't tell. And they did not show.
It's boring.
But the thing is, here's the point I wanted to get back to real quick, is Mike can't speak on all of these movies. But for us, Corey, I think the big 6 most people would consider in horror is Michael, Freddy, Jason, Chucky, Ghostface, Leatherface, right? And
I mean, a lot of people put Pinhead in there, but...
Oh, that's true.
I don't personally.
You could put like Jigsaw.
I see Pinhead in a lot of things. Yeah,
yeah, but like the Mount Rushmore is Jason, Freddy, Michael. Could be Ghostface, could be Chucky, could be Leatherface, depending on your taste.
Ghostface and Chucky are like neck and neck now.
Yeah,
Ghostface definitely got more popular than Chucky because Chucky went a little too slapsticky,
a little too cartoony. But here's the thing: I don't know if you agree with me, but I think even me not being the biggest Texas Chainsaw fan, which is also a hot take of mine. Yeah. I think the Friday the 13th, the OG, is the weakest of all the OG movies by a pretty decent amount.
I love original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So.
Yeah, you do. And Mike can speak on... Mike, what did you like better? OG Nightmare on Elm Street or Nightmare or Friday?
Oh, the OG Nightmare or the OG Friday?
Yeah.
OG Nightmare, hands down.
Thank God. Thank God. That's a great movie.
I'm going to tell you right now, the OG Friday the 13th it was okay.
Yeah.
It's not like something I'm like super excited about. It's not, I didn't finish that movie going, yeah.
No, I can't wait for the sequel.
I finished that movie kind of going, that was bullshit at the end.
I know back in this is bullshit. I know back in 1980 that was fresh and new.
Oh yeah.
It was great, but it does not hold up.
No, it ages very poorly.
Somebody who, and I think Adrian falls in this same category, I believe we saw other Jason movies before we saw the original.
Right.
So Jason was already our guy.
Yeah, of course.
And then we saw the original, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, I remember not liking it ever.
Yeah.
So, and I genuinely, where I appreciate what this movie did, and it gave us fucking Jason Voorhees, one of my favorite anything ever.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
No.
There's nothing about this movie I like.
You look at this first movie and you're like, how did this spawn 12 movies in one of the most popular franchises of all? It probably shouldn't have, but it did.
The slight whodunit is the only thing I kind of like. But they don't give you enough characters to wonder. And then who it ends up being pisses me off.
Yes, thank you. Here's the thing I want to say. A whodunit.
When you do a whodunit, you got to at least incorporate that character.
You have to. It is fun, right? Audiences want to guess along, like, oh, could it be the Christies? The guy in the jeans.
Yeah.
Could it be Ralph? Crazy Ralph? Could it be the guy
Crazy
that
Ralph
fucking...
makes sense. Yeah. Especially when he's riding away on that bike and it squeaks.
Could it be the guy that killed the snake and looked at it a little too long, like he enjoyed it? Could it be him? But the thing is, I like the whodunit aspect, but when you do a movie like that, the audience wants to guess. And at the end, they want to feel validated when they're right. When you don't introduce a character until 15 minutes left, they never get the chance to guess. And that's bullshit. That takes away the fun of a whodunit.
Dude, after the first Saw came out, that big twist where John was laying in the middle of the floor the whole time. Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah.
I went into every Saw after that trying as hard as I could to figure out the twist.
Yeah.
Like, it was so much fun to try and figure it out.
It's no different than anybody that loves to watch like a procedural drama, any type of procedural drama, like NCIS, CIS,
trying to figure out who the killer is in that episode.
Bones, like all those fucking different things.
Yeah.
It's no different than that. And, I love those shows for that reason. Like, it's always like, oh, who did it? Did this person do it?
Yeah, it's fun.
And you're right. This movie kind of failed the whodunit.
It did.
It
because as soon as Pam Voorhees shows up, even if you didn't know who she was, you'd immediately be like,
oh, first of all, it's super obvious. Crazy. Bro, the camera like zooms up on her and it hits a it's like, I wonder who she is.
Well, and I'm not to even mention, like, she was never in the movie the whole time, and she just now suddenly appears.
Yeah.
And
it's like, oh, that's a killer.
Porn Stash is dead. Yep. And everybody else is fucking dead.
Yep.
Apparently I looked into it, and there are 2 points where if you pause it at the just right moment, you can see Pam kind of standing there in the background.
Oh, really?
But it's 2 very quick blink and you miss it.
Like maybe one is in the woods when she thinks she sees something?
One is somewhere in the woods and one is like standing up on one of the balconies at one of the cabins.
Okay. Because like when the girl's swimming and like she like starts backing up and they're like, did you see something? She's like, no. And then the kid acts like he's drowning to get a kiss. Which, by the way, Sandlot stole that from Friday the 13th.
Yeah, they did.
But he ended up with Peppercorn, whatever her first name was.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Wendy.
This movie, it has an influence. People have tried to emulate things about this movie. I personally find it to be pretty overrated amongst horror movies.
Yeah.
So, you guys ready for...
It's over-romanticized.
Yeah.
You guys ready for Mike's nitpick? Fun little
Oh, God, here we go.
All right,
who was wearing a weird hat?
No.
Any GameCube discs?
When they're playing Monopoly, she throws the dice. Yeah, she throws the dice, and she goes, double sixes! One of them's a fucking 2.
Is it really?
Yeah.
They couldn't even be bothered to fucking roll it until they got a double?
I looked, I was like, that's a fucking 2.
They're like, we don't have the budget. Just one time.
There are many moments in this movie where background stuff changes out of nowhere. They were very bad with this movie.
Yeah,
with that.
And then there's the other scene that really pissed me off. This is more nitpicky, because that what I just mentioned is like a legitimate gripe. Like, don't say you got double sixes when I can clearly see it's a 2. The other thing is the girl, when she's trying to get the water to work in the bathroom, she fucking starts hitting the faucet underneath. Like that's gonna make it work.
Oh yeah, and then it works, right? Or is that after
she actually gets down and she twists the thing underneath. That makes it work. But who the fuck sits? I've never seen anybody in my entire life try to get a faucet to work by going, let me smack it.
It's like they applied the same logic to old like CRTVs, like hitting it like it.
This just in, ladies and gentlemen. Mike just admitted he's watched a lot of people in showers try to get water to turn on.
Giggity.
Giggity.
But guys, you want to hear something fucking crazy? This movie, made on a budget of $550,000, made $59.8 million.
Man.
So it's no wonder they made sequels. Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, think of that with inflation in 1980. 1980, this movie made $60 million.
And he went on to do 3 more really good ones. And
one in the franchise.
And then a few real bad ones.
Yeah. The thing is, this movie should have been an hour long. There's so much filler in this movie, especially like that transition from the second to third act when Alice is just walking around the camp finding dead people. That could have been cut by like 15 minutes.
How in the world did they go through this whole movie without Alice or Bill realizing they were slowly dying? No, right. They didn't know.
Yeah, and I think it might be the worst. One of or the worst pacing in the franchise. Like even for movies that are worse, it keeps flowing.
Even the porn of 5 is better.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would argue maybe I enjoy 5 more as a movie than this. Which a lot of people would hate.
The other thing actually that really pissed me off is, and I'm so glad that in the remake people were a little bit smarter as far as trying to defend themselves go.
Yeah,
fucking nobody in this movie when they realized they were in danger was
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
They barely even put their hands up.
Yeah.
And when the one girl gets her throat slit, she barely looks uncomfortable.
Annie.
Yeah, like she barely looks uncomfortable.
Yeah.
She's just like, ew, what?
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Oh, sorry. Wait, the killer's perspective would be like this. Something that always leaves a bad taste in my mouth about this movie too. I don't know if either of you knew this, but when they killed that fucking snake, they killed a real animal in real life, and that was somebody's snake on set.
It was
that
a pet.
didn't know they didn't know their pet snake was going to be killed. They did it against their consent.
Yep.
The reason that scene is muted and all you hear is the knife hitting is because the person was yelling in the background.
Wow.
And that is super fucked up. I don't care what year it is. Like we said, Sean S. Cunningham, scumbag.
Did they sue? Because I would hope they
I don't know the rest of the story, but I'm
assuming there was like a settlement.
I don't know, but I do know that I think it sparked a lot of what we now have as pet rights.
Yeah, safety
pet
for like animals and stuff. Yeah.
It did definitely spark that because that was big.
Yeah, why they have to put in every single movie? Why they have to put in every single movie? No real snakes were harmed in the making of this film.
Yes. Still to this day because of this shit fucking movie.
Yeah, but these movies are kind of
You're not wrong. At the end of the day, this movie is, to me, it doesn't deserve the rating it has on IMDb. This should be the bad movie between the two.
Oh, out of the two.
This movie should be below a fucking 6.
Yeah, because in case we haven't said, Friday the 13th remake, which we'll talk about in a second, does qualify for a bad movie, which to me is horseshit. And this movie is a 6.4, so it does not qualify. But we'll talk about it.
One of the things immediately that the remake did better than the original is that they took this hour and a half long fucking movie that the original did, and they cut it down into this little 15-minute fucking intro. That's what it all should have been before we get to Jason.
And Mike, actually, you don't know this yet? Oh, yeah. You're probably going to say it.
I'm assuming that the remake is basically actually Friday the 13th too.
No. It's actually, these movies have so little story that the remake covered Friday Part 1 through Part 4.
Oh my God.
In one movie.
In the original movies, Mike, he doesn't find his mask till the third movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I liked his little baghead Jason design.
Oh, dude,
and in the remake, dude. Yeah. Oh my God,
the baghead Jason remake look is dope. The original one looks goofy as hell.
It's so bad.
Mike, you need to look up Friday Part 2 baghead Jason. To me, it looks goofy as hell.
He looks like a stupid fucking redneck who just put a sack on his head.
Yeah, and it's a copy. They stole that from like the Town That Dreaded Sundown. Yeah. Again, Sean S. Cunningham stealing from a better.
That movie was terrifying the way those rednecks were attacking people.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, Mike, that's Redneck Jason good. Part 2.
That looks like something straight out of like the fucking what's that film?
Friday the 13th?
No, the other film. Is it the Deliverance? Is it Deliverance?
Deliverance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his outfit for sure is Deliverance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving Deliverance, as kids say.
Oh God.
But what's funny?
Squeal like a pig, boy.
Oh Jesus. But what's weird about these two movies? It's for me
in the remake.
Yeah. For me, these two movies are the polar opposite of how I generally feel about horror. I am a big proponent that 1970s and 80s horror is unmatched. Like, whatever the new era of horror is, I don't know if it's like these movies in 4K and I miss that old film grain, dirty look, but there's something about new movies, horror movies, that don't hit the same as 70s and 80s classics. Well, and this on the opposite.
Yeah, this is bad.
I love the remake, and I'm not huge on the OG.
Funny enough, I don't know if it's the director or the cinematographer, but the only two examples of a remake that I like more than the original.
I'll probably agree with you on both.
are Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Friday the 13th.
Both
remakes are gorgeous.
And you're somebody who loves the original Texas Chainsaw.
I love the original.
I'm somebody who doesn't, so for you, it's a hotter take.
I love the original, and the remake to me is just slightly better.
Well, Mike, this series is actually a great idea because we can do Texas one year. We can do Corey. What'd you just say? We could do Child's Play OG and remake with Mark Hamill and the remake.
Well, even though I've already seen these ones, the ones I really want to do because they're great movies is the Fright Night ones.
Yeah, and I'd be definitely down for that.
Yep.
So this will be an ongoing series because there's so much to do here.
There's so many.
But now let's transition to the movie that a lot of Friday the 13th fans have near the bottom of their ranking of this franchise, which is the dumbest fucking thing.
It's so crazy. Is it because the two main actors in it are CW actors? Is that it?
No, they have issues with...
Listen, please go listen to what people have problems with, because every single thing that somebody has problems with in the remake is in other Friday the 13th movies. Somewhere.
Yeah, they said, like, in the remake, they're like, well, Jason never runs. Jason ran in part 2, part 3, and part 4. They're like, Jason doesn't use traps. Jason uses traps in parts 2, parts 3, and parts 4.
I love that he runs in this. Like, it's...
Oh, yeah, dude, he's
refreshing.
Derek Mears is the best Jason that's ever existed, and I hate we didn't get a sequel.
He's scary as fuck, dude. Yeah, Mike, that opening... Like, how cool, and you know, like they did the twist in the OG Friday with like thinking Annie's the main character. How cool is the twist in this movie where you meet these characters and it just turns out they're the intro credits. They're getting slaughtered before the fucking intro credits.
One, I will say, I kind of saw that coming only because I knew that Padalecki and
it was the girl
and Panabaker.
Yeah, Danielle Panabaker
were the main leads.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm like, well, I don't see them in any of these fucking kids. So all these fuckers die.
They did, except Whitney,
right? Because she looks like Jason's mom.
And here's the one thing:
Jason's mom has got it going on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mike, I thought you were doing the first Friday. Jason's mom rode the boat ashore.
Okay.
Here's the thing, Mike, and that again, Jason's mom. You watch Friday the 13th Part 2. The main girl in that movie puts on his mom's sweater and impersonates her and tricks Jason.
Yeah.
So that is another thing that he would fall for. The one issue I could see with people, and I kind of understand it doesn't bother me, is the kidnapping aspect. Like, Jason has never been one to kidnap somebody. It doesn't bother me, but I can understand the complaint.
This version of Jason, I think is a much smarter, just out of his mind guy.
Yeah.
So the fact that he used the tunnel system that goes straight to the Voorhees house, I think he's just more intelligent.
Dude, and people hated the tunnels too. Like, that makes Jason didn't dig these fucking tunnels. If you listen to the beginning, they say they're underground mines.
Yeah.
And he uses them to get around.
Which back then, New Jersey did a lot of underground mining. So that actually
and
makes
it
sense.
fucking answers the question how he gets around so fast.
Yeah, I was about to say, what I like is it literally explains how he gets from one place to another. And he is smarter. The traps and the fact that, like, when Clay
master bow shot too.
When Clay and I can't remember Panabaker's character's name.
Yeah.
But when the two of them are actually in Camp Crystal Lake and they just left his house or his cabin or whatever.
Right.
And they are hiding, when he throws that dead body down and he sees the book bag, he immediately knows somebody's there.
That's because he puts his shit away, man.
Dude, I love him.
He starts fucking throwing shit. And they lucky to get away. Like,
and he's got the fucking bell system underneath, like the bells ring. Dude, it's so good. I just don't understand people's issues with this movie.
I hate it. Because I've said this on here before, but I'm just going to say it again. This is my favorite Friday the 13th movie.
It's my top 3, top 2 some days.
And I know that's not popular. but it is my favorite.
It's really good. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I, unlike you, think Trent's a douchebag.
Yes.
Oh, he is a douchebag, and I love him.
He's a major douchebag. I kind of hate that that Miss Panabaker didn't find out that he was actually cheating on her. Like, how stupid was she? Oh, they're in the bedroom. Okay, why are they in the bedroom?
Yeah,
and she can't hear them fucking in there. Like, she's loud, and he's like, "Your tits are stupendous."
Yeah, Trent's in there with those stupendous titties.
There's a video recording. Like, I thought that was going to come into play.
Video recording of his chest and his chin.
Yeah, but still, like, you can hear them fucking.
Yeah, definitely. It would have been a nice little, like, Although I feel like I'm okay with her not figuring it out because he dies gruesomely. And that would have been like, if she would have found that out right before he died, that would have been more of a shot to her instead of him. So I'm okay that she didn't find out.
I do love how he dies. It's great.
Oh my God, it's incredible. Like, and dude, I love how Jason is so competent in this movie. At first, you think it might be him driving the truck.
Yeah.
Like, he hits the brakes and he's like, you just see the hand like wave him. And it's like, oh, fuck. Here comes Jason out of the fucking woods, snatches him up. Oh, dude, it's so good.
I have another theory about this movie.
Okay.
And I think if you really pay attention to the townspeople, are they just dealing with Jason?
They're just
they know, right?
Yeah.
Like they're just cool with it.
He just wants to be left alone.
Yeah, you heard that. Yeah, the old lady says.
Not only does she say he wants to be left alone, but the dog reacts to that first. Yeah. Which that was not an accident.
That's because the dog saw the snake die in the OG, and he's like, "Oh God!"
And like, what's with all the shit in her yard? Like, I think that's probably Jason brings her from other people he's killed and disappeared. And
yeah, I think with this being Platinum Dunes, who made the Texas remake, I do see sometimes elements more of Texas Chainsaw than Friday the 13th. I'll say that. Like the townspeople seem more Texas Chainsaw, which doesn't bother me. But like
that fucking guy that was chopping wood or whatever. Like,
you want to buy some weed?
He was so fucking weird.
D's dating a redacted person.
Oh yeah, the dude, he's trying to like screw the mannequin.
yeah.
Dude, I love when he pulls the fucking.
I missed you.
I love like one of the funniest moments in the whole movie is when he pulls the bag off. That's fucked up. When he sees his face.
Yeah. If you pay attention when he's slowly walking through there, you can see Jason hanging out.
Oh yeah,
he's hiding in plain sight. I love it.
Yeah, and they made Jason look grotesque.
Yeah.
But yeah, the opening of this movie fucking always. And some people will say the best part about this movie is the opening 15 minutes. Like some people are like, that is a perfect short film, Jason. I'm like, I could see that. Like,
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, that opening is incredible.
In my opinion, it didn't get cooler than that first 15 minutes.
Right.
But the rest of the movie is still very good.
When you first see Jason in the fucking woods with the guy looking for dude, it's so fucking terrifying.
Yeah. I was kind of annoyed that the first person to die was the only one not getting laid.
I know. Yeah, that's against the rules.
That dude knew everything, though. Do you think that weed dude was his hookup? Because he knew everything about Jason and Pam.
Yeah.
He knew all that shit. Speaking of which, we just glazed over that the beginning of this movie, the first 10 seconds is the first movie where Pam gets her head cut off.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
And then Alice runs through the woods instead of the water, and she's gone. Like, where the fuck did she go?
Where did Alice go?
Where the fuck is she?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't like reintroduce whoever played Alice for that intro.
I guess maybe they planned to in a sequel or something.
Yeah, which we.
And then Sean S. Cunningham was like, "I'm Sean S. Cunningham. I know.
I'm Sean S. Cunningham." Yeah, but to me, this movie is just fucking. It's brutal.
Yeah,
the kills are fucking awesome. Entertaining. They're amazing, dude.
So good.
The kid with the bear trap and the knife through the fucking head. You have the girl in the sleeping bag. Is so brutal.
That was awesome.
I love that they brought back. They slightly did the sleeping bag from 3 or 4?
7.
So 4. Oh, that's okay.
7's when he smacks her off the tree.
He's done so many sleeping bags.
Well, and then there's the sleeping bag thing in
Jason
X.
Jason X, yeah.
We love smoking weed and premarital sex. Jason's like, fuck that. But yeah, the opening of the movie's great. Derek Mears is, if not the best, one of the best Jasons we've ever gotten. The physicality of this man is unbelievable. That dude can shoot a bow and arrow from 500 feet into a boat. Fucking stick you right through the eye.
That was all that camp, man, when he was a kid.
Hell yeah, dude. It makes sense. And like, I love the kill of the girl like underneath the dock, and all of a sudden the fucking knife comes through her head. Of course, he pulls her up because you got to see the titties.
Yeah. I did say when he did that, I was like, really, was that necessary?
In my head, every time because he does it a couple times, like lifts her a couple times. Yeah. Every time in my head, I go, Jason's thinking, God damn it, this knife is stuck.
Yeah, he's just up there like, fuck.
I'm always getting this damn thing stuck in heads.
Yeah, you can't deny this movie's definitely very horny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
One of the horniest entries in
which has never been my least favorite part of these movies.
Yeah.
I grew up as a teenager watching these movies, like appreciating them.
Of course, yeah.
It was great.
I think out of every horror movie I've ever seen, and that's not a lot, so
but it's getting more.
Nobody chastise me for what I'm about to say. But from everything that I've seen so far, that sex scene between Trent and that slutty girl, might be it was just straight up porn.
Oh, it definitely was.
Like the whole scene was that was just porn.
Like, yep.
I'm like, what is going on here? This is a bit unnecessary because they don't even die while they're doing it.
Yeah, they just let them do the whole thing.
No, they fully finished, dude.
The whole point of that scene, I thought that somebody was going to die in the middle of it, which would have been awesome.
They fully finish, and poor Lawrence can't even rub one off in the living room.
I know.
People run in.
I do love the friendship between those two. Like, they're so loyal to each other. That Asian kid was like, that was his era of being in like every horror movie.
But that's what I loved about what is the black guy's name?
Lawrence.
I love that he picked that fucking pan up.
Hell yeah!
Put a shield on.
Went for his boy.
I'm like, that's smart. That's fucking smart. And then he had the fire poker. Fucking smart. I was like, yes, these people are arming themselves. Like these people are fucking brilliant.
That's what you should do.
Yeah, and how was he supposed to know that Jason was an expert axe thrower? He didn't know.
Yeah, that. Right.
I was gonna say Lawrence was the first person to actually get a hit on Jason. Like he fucking stabbed him in the calf.
Yeah.
Poor fucking dude. Also,
it pissed him off and made things worse, but
poor fucking dude though. Like, Jason was trying to lure them out by letting Lawrence scream for a while. It didn't work.
Oh, yes, another smart move by Jason. And I love great funny moment is when they're getting ready to go in the gas station and he tells them he makes music. He's like, "What are you, a rapper?" He's like, "God damn, that's racist." He goes on this whole tangent. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a rapper."
Well, that's right before they go into the cabin.
Oh yeah, before the cabin.
Yeah, but I thought that was hilarious too because he's like, "What? Why don't put me in a box?
Don't put me in a box."
Like, then what is your music? He's like, it's rap.
It's rap. And then of course you have like the machismo between the two main guys.
Trent and
Trent. Well, what was Padalecki's name in this?
Clay.
Yeah.
I love when he walks over to him trying to threaten him and Clay doesn't move at all.
Oh yeah. He's like, "Oh yeah," because Trent's like, "You're gonna piss me off. You don't want to see what that would look like, Trent." And Clay's like, "Yeah, what happens then?" I love it, dude. Sorry, Mike. What are you saying?
I don't necessarily think. I mean, yeah, he was kind of egging him on a little bit,
right?
But I mean, Clay was just looking for his fucking sister,
dude. That was so fucked up.
And
Clay,
Trent was being the asshole.
He was. Clay was trying to put these posters up. He's like, "Hey, you gonna stay in line all day?" Or it's like, dude, his sister's missing. And that's why Trent's the GOAT.
Super fucked up.
That's why he's the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT.
I mean, but then Jenna decides to, let's go off into the woods with this guy I've never met in my life.
Yeah.
Do you think Trent cheated on her with the slutty girl just because he's Trent, or do you think he cheated on her because she ran off with Clay?
I don't know. It did seem like that was the first time him and Bree did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
because he was like very against it and not Bree, even thinking about it. Till she left, and then he was like, "Okay, maybe I could get into this."
Yep.
You know, it didn't seem like they did that a lot.
I think they kind of set up that Bree's the one that's been wanting to fuck him, and he didn't do it. So hey, kudos to my GOAT Trent. You know, he held out his.
I think she was about to fuck the Asian dude until he burned his mouth
until he fucked up. But hey, that's realistic. High school, we thought we had game, and sometimes we fucked up. When you have a girl like that talking to you, like...
I mean, you're supposed to blow out the fire and let Mike's it cool down a little bit.
Yeah. And then he drinks the fucking the shoe chug. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gross. Yeah.
Which, by the way, another piece of advice for anybody out there, if you're going to have a young adult, I'll just say young adult so I don't get in trouble, adult drinking party, it's not going to impress girls that you drank out of a disgusting boot.
Yeah.
I know you think it's funny, and I know your buddies are going to laugh. No girl's going to be like, "Oh, that's the guy I got to get a dick in."
So, Mike, did you have any?
You heard me.
I got to get the.
You heard me. I don't discriminate. Okay. Sorry, I don't discriminate. Okay.
Discriminate. I like that. Mike, did you have any nitpicks for this movie? Anything, little things that I know you talked about the full-on porn scene.
I think that was probably my biggest nitpick is that it was
excessive.
That in the other one, I'm gonna sound like a prude, which I promise you I'm not.
Yeah.
When they were on the boat and the girl is fucking
topless skiing.
Why is she topless?
Oh yeah, just
because it's
boobs.
She's water skiing. I can answer that. Topless.
I can answer that. Sean S. Cunningham.
Okay, yeah.
Well, to be fair,
I literally
was he associated with this movie?
Well, he had to be part of it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because he had the rights still.
But my mind goes, I'm like, no, I get
it. It's actually just because it's a Friday the 13th movie.
Sex sells. I do get it. And, the majority of people that love these movies, and I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but are men.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of women that love this shit. And, but
women like titties too,
and women do like titties.
Women love titties.
They're pleasant to look at. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that.
Guys, can we just all admit titties are nice to look at?
Guys, give me just one 5 seconds of silence for titties. Thank you.
Boobs.
Seriously, boobs.
But yeah, I just. Those two scenes, the skiing topless, I kind of let go because I'm like, whatever. They're on a lake, and he did kind of like, you're one of those girls that you're all talk and no game kind of thing. He did do that to her, so I could see that a little bit. The unnecessary full length fucking porn scene. I'm like, don't
drive my boat.
First thing they do.
I love that he says he's like, is it bad that when he told me don't drive his boat, the first thing I want to do now is drive his boat? I'm like, no, of course not.
That's the first thing I'd want to do too.
I would do the exact same thing.
It runs on water, man. So it is a boat.
So it is a boat.
Very obscure reference.
As in a Friday the 13th movie.
Fucking love it.
I said good day, Jason.
Yeah. I think. I don't know. Yeah, those are really my only two nitpicks. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
You have a favorite kill? Because mine is the through the fire
people,
poker through the people.
Fire poker
when he kills the cop. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Just the way the camera goes through the door too. It's like it's just a great shot.
It is. I'm between that and probably the girl being cooked alive.
Yeah,
that's the most creative kill for sure.
Yeah,
mine's probably between Trent's kill and the girl being burned alive. Yeah,
just because you hate Trent.
No, it's actually a really badass kill.
It is cool the way he puts him on the truck,
dude. Yeah. It's so brutal with the spikes, and there's a level of comedy when he drives away, and he's like,
exactly, like it's got a little bit of everything for me.
It does.
I like to think that tow guy's the one that like tried to help them, but.
Yeah, I think he was.
Or he works with Jason because Jason didn't try to kill him.
It's true. Again, it could go back to the townspeople.
Maybe he was a nod to the tow guy from the first movie. That took Alice or Annie.
Annie.
Another thing I think this movie was fucking awesome for was the twist of the final girl. Like this movie was set up where you 100% thought Daniel Panabaker was going to be a survivor, and like as he's pulling her out, she gets stabbed through the fucking.
I was shocked when that happened. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah,
I knew Mike. I knew that was going to get a reaction out of Mike because he's like, "Oh man, Jared Padalecki and Daniel Panabaker in this." I was like, They sure are.
And we're not even sure that Clay and his sister
survived. Right
at the very end, I even fucking said, when they pushed him into the water, I was like, "You guys are sitting there way too long." Leave.
I hate when people do that and they drop his mask and they drop his knife. Like, why would you do that?
Here's what I'll say though. Because the first movie had that whole thing where Alice, it was all a
dream. Yeah, a dream. Or whatever you want to call it, yeah.
I think maybe there was going to be more to that if they made a sequel.
I do too.
Because they put him in the water, they threw his mask down. His mask, like the strap was broken. How the fuck did he fix it in there and get up there to get her?
Yeah, I think
it was a little too fast.
Again, maybe a nod to the first one. I don't know if that end even really happened. Yeah, it might have been just like her thinking it up.
I think maybe the next movie was going to start with her having that nightmare.
And then waking up or something.
That would piss me off. That would piss me off so much.
You hate that?
Sucked, but...
Yeah. I hated that about the first one. Why would I like it if they did it again?
I'm okay with that if the next movie starts that way. I hated that the original, it cut to that.
Well,
if the second movie had started and Alice, well, it kind of does start where she wakes up having a nightmare, but if the second movie had started at that hospital, like where she wakes up and goes, "Oh my God, the boy," that would have been better to me than it being at the end of the fucking movie.
I think what I hated the most about that little she wakes up thing. Not necessarily that she woke up and it was all like she dreamed her being drug under. It's the fact that they uncomfortably were that close on her fucking face for the entire fucking time.
Yeah. It was a long drawn out.
I'm like, that's not necessary, guys.
Right. But that jump scare is known as one of the best jump scares in cinema history. Imagine watching that in 1980.
I saw it coming.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I saw it coming, and honestly, I didn't jump.
Even though personally, to me, the end of 2 is a creepier image.
Oh yeah,
where he's in the window.
I need to watch 2.
Yeah, and you see his hillbilly face.
Yeah,
I feel like 2 will be a lot more enjoyable than 1.
You will like 2 a lot.
You'll
more.
like 2.
Jenny is way better than Alice.
Oh yeah,
we actually get Jason, even though it's a hillbilly.
Alice is in the second one, Mike, but not very long.
Yeah.
Good, she dies.
I didn't say that.
No,
Alice.
You don't say that.
Who the fuck is Alice?
You don't say that.
You don't say that.
I can't wait till Mike gets to some of the cool like window kills.
Hell yeah, dude!
Cool
Mike, I think
they tried to do one kind of with when he came through that window at Clay.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
in the remake,
in the final.
I meant in the originals. There's some cool window kills.
Yeah. Okay, Mike. I think this one's pretty easy, but I asked you about the OGs. Yes. Nightmare on Elm Street remake or Friday the 13th remake?
Yeah, Friday the 13th remake. I fucking hate the remake.
Sounds like fun.
I hate it so much. Like fun. If that movie could disappear, I'd be happy.
Now, Mike, I know it's not fair because you haven't had time to think about it, but I'm going to ask you the ultimate question, and you know what it is.
Okay.
OG Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th remake. Rank all 4. Would you put Nightmare Remake below Friday 1980? Did you hate it that much? Or would you put Friday 1980 below the remake?
Oh, no, the remake of
Nightmare.
Nightmare is clearly
number 4,
the worst.
So you would go Nightmare Remake.
I would
Friday
actually I would put Nightmare Remake at like 20 and then just have a bunch of blanks.
That's fair.
And then put Friday the 13th original at 3.
3 minutes of playtime.
Fucking Christ.
Freddy's ready.
Wait, Bonesaw?
I'm going to say this. I think I like Friday the 13th remake just a little more than the OG Nightmare.
I love your balls, man. Just your testicles. I was just giving you a compliment. But also, brave take, Mike.
They're smooth as eggs.
Just slightly more.
How's your penis? The tall.
That's great.
He's going to be in it.
Oh, yeah. So excited. Okay, so Mike, Friday remake, Nightmare on Elm Street, 1980, yes. Nightmare remake.
Well, you skipped all the blanks, but yeah.
Yeah. Blank. Corey, I know it's not fair.
Well, you already know, and because we did a live stream like 2 years ago, Friday the 13th remake might be one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
So of the ones we've done so far, Friday the 13th is at the top. Pretty closely, but a couple movies down if you put all horror.
All of them, right.
Is the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I do love it. But there are Nightmare movies I like a little more.
You're more of a Dream Warriors guy?
I'm a huge Dream Warriors. It's my favorite.
Hell yeah.
And New Nightmare's great. I just like the meta. I like the meta of New Nightmare. But then there's, what were the remake?
In 1980.
OG Nightmare.
Friday.
I like the remake of Nightmare more than I like the original Friday.
Friday the 13th?
Yeah. I really don't like it. And the remake of Nightmare, like, I thought Jackie Earle Haley did a good job.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
I like some of the story beats. I just don't like where they went with it.
Yeah.
But some of the movie I enjoyed.
There was aspects of the movie I did like. I remember I liked the characters. I just hated how fucking gross Freddy was.
Yeah, it was very
gross. Yeah, he's very uncomfortable.
Which is the point of the character. But
I just personally
I don't like the way they did it.
Do not like anything about this original. Other than some of the kills are kind of cool.
Kevin Bacon.
And Kevin Bacon got to die through the throat. That was cool.
Yeah.
I did want to say the Kevin Bacon thing. I didn't realize it was Kevin Bacon until the close-up scene between him and the girl sitting on the bench. Like,
oh, really?
I was looking. I'm like, that looks like Kevin Bacon. But
like Kevin Bacon?
Doesn't look like Kevin Bacon. Is that Kevin Bacon? I had to look it up.
It's funny. All three of the big three have a very famous person in one of their first roles.
Was it Kevin Bacon in Friday? We got Johnny Depp in Nightmare. Is it Matthew McConaughey in...
Well, okay, Matthew McConaughey
Texas Chainsaw 3.
Texas Chainsaw, but he was already slightly established when he was in
Vilmer, baby.
No, I'm talking about Paul Rudd was in a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He actually beats up Michael a little bit.
See, there you go. Now there's now the big four. There's four. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't think about Matthew McConaughey, but
I knew Matthew McConaughey was in
that's
Texas
also,
Chainsaw.
I don't think most people would.
In that same movie though is also not Reese Witherspoon.
Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're both
Renee
in that. So.
And for the record, as much as I hate to agree with Corey, I'm gonna slightly put the Nightmare remake above Friday OG.
Gross. So
yeah,
gross.
the Friday OG really gives me nothing. Nightmare has some really cool visuals. You know, has some.
It does.
Yeah.
Mike, I don't understand why you're even putting it above it. You keep agreeing with everything positive we're saying.
Because I just
I think for Mike, Friday was kind of harmless and Nightmare's gross.
Yeah, it's just there's that aspect of Freddy's character, which there's like, I mean, they may have like hinted maybe a little bit at it in the OG,
but it was never like so.
I'm
explicit.
I'm good with the hinting at it. Like, let's just keep hinting at it. Let's not fucking dive.
He never did anything
into it.
You never saw Jackie Earle Haley do anything. I don't know why I said Jackie Earle Haley. I feel bad about that.
I would go 1980 Friday, Nightmare remake. Mike, by the way, you said Kevin Bacon in Friday. Now I want to see Kevin Bacon in Friday with Ice Cube and Chris. Damn, is that Kevin Bacon?
I just watched Friday the other day.
Nice.
That's good.
Just randomly.
Yeah, I would go 1980 Friday, Nightmare remake, slightly above it. Nightmare on Elm Street would be my number one. That is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
And that's respectable. It's a good. I mean, I loved Nightmare. It was a great movie. It was very enjoyable. I don't know. I think the kills the kills.
They're incredible.
But for me, the remake for Fridays,
I have to be honest to myself. Like, Nightmare is my favorite Nightmare. Friday the 13th remake is my second or third favorite Friday. So
growing up, Adrian was always more of a Freddy guy, and I was always more of a Jason guy. So
yeah,
and
I kind of expected that.
We get it.
Now, we're both Ghostface guys for sure.
Oh yeah, Ghostface.
I mean, from what I hear, the Scream movies are kind of like
Mike.
a parody of.
Have you seen the OG Scream?
I haven't seen any of the Scream movies.
God damn,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought you saw Scream.
No, I've seen Scary Movie.
Nice. Mike, let me just say, if you watch Scream and you don't like it, you're done on this podcast.
Yeah, we will kick you off.
You're done.
I'm sure I'll like it because
at least you will. You know what? If you watch Scream and don't like it, don't like Ghostface, don't like the movie, every October you're not allowed to record with us.
Yeah, there you go.
We won't kick you off, but October you're not allowed in.
Steve will be a fill-in for October.
Yeah. No, I don't know. He's got some controversy too.
Yeah, he does. All right, guys, but I think that is going to do it, unless you guys have any parting thoughts. That's going to do it for our second annual OG versus remake. We've now done Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, a couple of the big hitters. Like I said, we have many more ideas for this concept in the future. But
it could also fall under the good movie, bad movie idea. You know, good idea, bad idea.
It could be. And
since
OG Friday would be the good idea.
A bad idea.
Wait, what? God. I mean, by ratings.
Oh, gross.
Where we think remake good idea, OG.
Yeah. I don't understand. Like, okay, maybe because I'm not like a huge horror movie guy.
Right.
And I don't even consider these horror movies. I consider these slashers. Like, I think they're a completely different category.
Yeah.
Horror movies to me are like...
Horror is the big subject. There are many subcategories.
Yeah.
Horror is what they all are.
Yeah, you have like religious horror, you have paranormal, you have slashers, you have creature features. Yeah, you have a bunch of stuff.
I know this is a very mid example, but it's one of the ones I've seen recently. No, it's a very mid movie, but it's one of the ones I've seen recently, so it's I'm bringing it up. Cobweb. Like, that is a horror movie to me because, you know, you got the creepy
like a psychological horror.
Yeah, you got the creepy sister in the wall that's like convincing the little boy to kill his parents.
You have Homelander being a weirdo.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Well, and you got Lizzie Kaplan.
What's her name? Lizzie Kaplan. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were great in that movie. Guys, watch Cobweb.
She's a weirdo. It's not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie. The last 10 minutes derails it a little bit, but it's a pretty solid fucking movie up until then.
Lately, I've been we have a Roku on the downstairs TV, and the live TV has a movie.
Oh, rich.
It's got.
Ooh, I'm Mike. I have Roku.
It's got a live TV app, and there's a movie channel, and it's been just playing all these random movies. Cobweb was one of them.
Hell yeah.
Ninja Vanish.
We're going off the rails.
I have officially seen parts of The Grudge 2. I don't know why.
Just The Grudge 2.
The Grudge 2.
Yeah.
Not The Grudge.
Not The Grudge. The Grudge
not
2
The Grudge. Not the Japanese Grudge that's better.
Yeah.
We saw Grudge 2.
Mike has seen parts of Grudge 2 and Scary Movie, but not Scream.
I have officially seen The Sixth Sense again for the first time since I was in 6th grade.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Well, so what? This is going to be embarrassing, but I'm going to say this because this is the truth, and I don't like to lie.
You have a small pee-pee?
Well, that's
one
just
pee-pee touch.
I'm not embarrassed by that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
No, when I was a younger lad,
yeah.
And this is crazy that this is the movie that did it to me. I watched The Sixth Sense when I was in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And I don't remember specifically which part. I think some like weirdly fucked up faced guy comes out from under our bed or something.
Oh, the little girl, and then she's throwing up. And
no. It was a guy. Like his face was fucking mangled or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It was fucked up.
It was fucked up.
I don't remember. But there was lots of things.
Maybe the bike accident guy?
Maybe.
That was a girl.
It was a girl.
That was the girl. No, I don't know. I remember my uncle was watching it, and I was watching it because we only had one TV. We were poor.
Yeah.
Didn't have any other option to go anywhere else.
Relatable.
Yeah. And I'm watching it, and I just remember that movie scarred me for a long time. Like I couldn't go into rooms alone.
Mike, are you going to try and sit there and pretend like yours is more embarrassing than mine?
Yeah. Do you know Corey's?
Well, I don't know Corey's.
The first time we grew up watching horror and slasher movies, our grandma would watch everything with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first movie that ever scared me and gave me nightmares for days
Speaking of
was
milk.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh my, what?
I went to bed with milk for 3 or 4 days in case they showed up so I could dump it on them.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Dude, to this day, it's the only horror movie that's given me nightmares.
Not Jason Voorhees, Jim Varney.
Same initials.
I don't feel so bad now.
Hey!
I can't believe I never put together the same initials.
I could not watch, like, that's why I hated horror movies. Like, I refused to watch them growing up.
Because that scarred you.
That scarred me. And then when I got old enough, like,
now that you've rewatched it, how fucking good is The Sixth Sense?
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Best
child actor of all time.
I remember when I turned 18, I was dating somebody who was into horror movies, and we watched The Orphanage.
Okay,
which is in Spanish. It's in fucking Spanish. So you had to read the movie.
Horror movies are good with subtitles, man.
You had to read the movie, which
so is Godzilla Minus One.
You know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about reading movies.
We do, Mike.
So you had to read the movie, and me and this is Adrian. You remember Ryan? D Unit or not D Unit? That's his brother.
That's his brother. Yeah.
Yeah, but you remember Ryan?
I don't want to dox anyone, but yeah, Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan was. That's why I'm not saying last names.
Right.
But Ryan was there, and he's dating what's her face, and I was dating what's her face.
All right. Yep.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know the two.
I know you know who I'm talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there watching The Orphanage, and I'm making fun of fucking everything. This is how I got through the movie. Like,
right.
I was making fun of everything. Both me and Ryan both were making fun of everything.
You were both scared.
Well, I don't know if he was scared, but I was doing it as a coping mechanism to get through the movie.
Corey, it's like Bill Burr. What if Sean Penn gets kicked in the nuts right here?
God, it's funny.
It actually, to the point where it annoyed our girlfriends. Like, they were getting pissed that we were making fun of the movie the whole time.
Yeah.
But that kind of became my thing for a while. Like, if I had to watch one of these movies, I would make fun of it.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, I got a little bit older, and then I started watching a little bit more before I started doing the podcast with you guys, because I had another ex that was really into B horror films like Reanimator.
Yeah.
I've seen some really fucking dumb movies because of her. But, Reanimator was good. I remember being like, this is a fucking good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our grandma exclusively liked B horror movies. She was into it. We saw Lawnmower Man so many fucking times.
I saw too many Jeffrey Combs movies because of
Maximum Overdrive, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We drove all the way to Missouri to meet Jeffrey Combs at a horror convention.
Oh, really?
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
So, and it just so happened E.G. Daily was there too, which was awesome. But with that being said, having watched these movies because of this podcast, like, I thoroughly have enjoyed, I think, the majority of them.
We're trying to start you off with some bangers, except
Nightmare Remake aside, I think I've enjoyed all of them. I love fucking Blood and Honey. Like it's don't it's not even ironically love it. I just love it. Adrian hates it so much.
He's out.
It's Blood and Honey to me it's Adrian's Batman and Robin. Like that's what it is. So
it kind of is. Except well, you know what? It kind of is because I like both.
Yeah, so you like both.
I don't like it nearly as much as you do, but I definitely
love
can
it.
Watch it.
I love it to the extent that Adrian loves Batman and Robin, and like if you flip it, Adrian hates it as much as I hate Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
so it is like the perfect parallel.
And here I am again, just sitting on the fence.
All right, guys, but
you just muted yourself.
How did I do that?
He turned off his mic when he put his headphones
back with my headphones. But guys, speaking of horror, it is October. I have been on a long hiatus. If you guys haven't partaken in my short form content, the live streams that I do with these guys, Steve, Chad, the Birchfield brothers, if you don't partake in that, you probably haven't seen my face on YouTube in about a good 5-6 months. But with it being October, I am back. Speaking of horror, I recorded a video. It's already recorded. It's about 70% edited, so it's coming. It is every horror movie I saw from 2024 in a tier list. So that's how I'm kind of dipping our toes back into my channel. So Baker Reviews will be alive and well by the time you hear this episode, if it's coming out next week. I'm not sure. But you can check that out. I will be active again. I'm alive. And that will be Baker. I always screw that up. And that will be on youtube.com/Baker Reviews.
Baker Reviews.
It's a death curse.
Your whole plug for your channel threw me off because I almost said it earlier when you said Baker Reviews.
Yeah,
and then like,
did I say it wrong?
You did. You said Baker Reviews earlier when you were talking about it.
Huh.
And then I'm like, oh, I don't say it there. I say it after he says youtube.com. And then you said youtube.com, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah.
But aside from my YouTube channel, you can also check out our YouTube channel where Corey occasionally posts some stuff there. I think he's more active with like TikTok and stuff, but he occasionally posts stuff on YouTube as well. That is youtube.com/Culture Shock Podcast. And aside from that, and aside from giving us 5 stars, if you enjoy this show, guys, it helps more than you ever know. Get us out there more. But other than those things, Mike, where else could people go to help us keep the lights on, do this in more of a financial sense?
A more financial sense, you say? Well, yes, that's at patreon.com/Culture Shock Podcast. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us keep the lights on over here, help us continuously give you this wonderful weekly content that we do. It's October, baby. All you horror fans out there,
big month for the channel,
and all you Halloween fans out there,
yes.
For even like we're not just gonna be talking about scary shit. We're gonna be talking about some non-scary shit.
We'll be talking about a sequel that's so bad it's scary.
I was about to make that joke.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mike.
And I'm gonna be throwing in a real life horror person.
Hey,
ooh, see, there you go. So yeah, I mean, we love doing this, guys. Come support us. $1 a month doesn't kill you. God, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how many times I was able to sell things by telling people just $1 a month. What's $1? Yeah. You're not even going to notice it's missing.
No, it's true.
But we will notice it.
We'll notice we have it.
We'll notice it. You won't notice it.
We will notice you gave it to us,
guys. And you know what? The best part is if you go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Culture Shock Podcast, and you sign up for just $1, you will get your name plugged at the end of every episode. I also highly recommend the $5 tier, which again, it's just $5, guys. You get access to our members only Discord, which we are usually highly active. Tim was making a joke today that apparently we've been quiet. So
we've been radio silent.
I made a nice little funny gif, like as a bear coming out of hibernation.
I heard Josie say, I swear sometimes I still hear Mike's voice.
Yeah.
Good one, Josie.
Yeah. So yeah, we're usually highly active in there. We do have a day or two where we don't, respond because we are adults.
Humans.
We have lives. We have jobs.
Yeah.
You not only at the $5 tier do you get access to the members only Discord, but you do get to vote on a monthly poll of what we talk about, which we are going to have one of those, I believe, for this month of October for something scary.
Maybe by the time you guys are hearing this, you may have already seen the
That's right.
poll. I don't know.
Also, first time announcing this on an episode because I'm a whore and I'm going to plug myself for a second. I shared the first ever cover that I recorded with somebody for our patrons only right now. It is not available anywhere else other than our patrons. So if you want to hear a cover of Mad World, sign up for our patron, just $1 and you can hear it. It's not that, I mean, I think it's actually pretty good. I love it. The music that Ben did on it was phenomenal. I think that's my favorite part of it. I'm not a whore for myself. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm the best thing. No, the music's fucking great. With that all being said, that was quite a bit. I apologize.
Speaking of Ben and patrons.
Yeah, speaking of Ben and our patrons, I would like to thank our loyal patrons. And yes, there has been some slight changes to this, but it's okay. We'd love to thank none other than Bobby Jean, Squiggums, Amby, Josie, Steve, fucking Steve, friend of the podcast, Ben, who does our music. He's great. And Mike, what?
I thought you were clarifying that Steve is a friend of the podcast because you said fucking Steve, and then you're like, friend of the podcast, Ben. Fuck you, Steve.
Fuck you, Steve.
Oh, you know what? You should have ended with Josie Voorhees.
Josie Voorhees.
Sorry, Tim. Josie just works better for this one.
Yeah.
And he never gets one, you know.
Timethus Voorhees.
Timethus and Josie Voorhees.
Timethus and, oh yeah, there you go. Timethus and Josie.
He was my son. Twins. His name was Josie. You're my son now, Josie.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Kill him, Adrian. Kill him.
Josie.
We're giving Josie some love.
Yeah, nice. All right. Well, other than our patron, that very long-winded plug for our patron, Corey, where else on the socials can they find us?
We're so good at wrapping up episodes.
It's true. We're professionals. On Facebook, it's Culture Shock Podcast. On Instagram, it's Culture Shock 21. On TikTok, it's CS Podcast 21. And on Twitter, X, it's also CS Podcast 21. Come on over there. I don't even know what question to ask you for this one because
rank the Friday the 13th franchise.
Rank the Friday the 13th franchise. I would actually like that, but let me know. Are you one of the people that have a stiff dick for the original?
Yeah.
Or do you actually give the remake the chance it deserves? Because it's very good. I don't, either way, I'm fully on board. Like I know Phil, he might listen to this. I know he's a huge OG supporter.
Oh yeah.
But it's because he saw it in theaters when he was a kid. Like that's nostalgia carries things.
I get that.
Nostalgia is strong.
Nostalgia is a bitch, man. It's why Mario 64 is my favorite Mario game, even though I know there's better ones. It's still my favorite one.
Yeah, nostalgia often makes us make things better in our mind than they maybe are.
So come on over there and let me know what you think.
Except Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
All right.
Sorry.
That's true. That's not nostalgia.
Thank you, Corey.
Hey, Sam Raimi is slightly, he's kind of associated with horror. So
oh, he definitely is. Evil Dead. Guys, watch our Spider-Man 3 commentary.
There's another OG remake we can do.
Yeah.
What, Evil Dead?
Evil Dead.
Oh, that would be sick.
I've seen all 3 of those movies.
Nice. You wouldn't have to do any research. Oh, yeah.
There's 4?
No, wait, there's 5.
I've seen all 3 of the original. I've seen all 3 of the originals.
Okay, and then you'd have to watch
the ones with Campbell.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we're off the rails. Oh, Corey, were you done?
I was done.
Oh, okay.
This is what we do. Why is it lately when we've been editing episodes, it's just like stopped with like awkward silence?
It's my special boy. It's my special boy.
As always, guys, thanks for listening. It's got a death curse.